Good morning. My name is Emily. I am a faithful follower of Christ. I'm addicted to sugar, flour, and binging. And I want you to see snow day hair. I am not even going to smooth that down. I'm so tempted to. Okay. Here's why I'm making this video. I just finished breakfast. I finished my daily devotional. I have fed kids and fed dogs and helped kids come in and out that door over there. See that door? That's where they fly in and out of here, playing in actual snow. Let me show you. We got some snow. Oh my gosh, I'm so tempted. So I've had my breakfast. It's 9:33, and now I want lunch. I'm ready for lunch, but it's just not time for lunch. So I have a video called Addiction, the Disease of Greed. You know, if someone gave me 242 ounces of vegetables, I would want 243. So I just had my breakfast and now I want my lunch, and guess what that would be? That would be a binge. It would be a little miniature measured binge, but it would be my brain not being at peace with that being enough. And a huge part of this process is being satisfied and finding peace with what we have and not always wanting more. Psalm 23. He lays us by still waters. I shall not want my lunch at 9:30. So I'm sharing this with you. The other night, last night, Valentine's. Look at this. Valentine's. Look what my kids made. Chocolate everywhere. Sugar everywhere. Biggest balloon I've ever seen. Here's a funny little story about this balloon. I bought this from the dollar store, and right when I walked outside, it flew away. It like unhooked from the string, and a balloon that big just went off into the clouds. Happy Valentine's Day, world. So I went back in, they gave me another one. Okay, so last night I was texting with a friend. She was having a rough time. Hi, friend. Because she had got into the food the day before, and you guys, the day after you do that, it's hard. I like how Susan Pierce Thompson says, it's hard to stop, and then it's hard to stay stopped. Especially when your brain's like, whoa, we did it yesterday. That's that 2-year-old that threw a fit at Walmart because they wanted candy and you gave it to him because you're embarrassed. No. Okay, I've just got enough kids that I can't let them win. They'd eat me alive. I remember one threw a fit at Lowe's, and I just stood there, and I stood back, and I stood with other people, and we watched this kid roll on the floor screaming, and I was like, I know. Where's this kid's mom? Right here. Okay, but anyways, she was having a rough time, and I was kind of having a rough time just because I hate to even touch it. I really do. I hate to touch it. Because enough said. And again, I hope that doesn't trigger you. I hope that doesn't cause you problems. But sugar and flour, it's everywhere, isn't it? So you almost have no choice but to desensitize yourself or move to a remote island. And if you find wheat, do not grind it into flour. I'm tempted to fix this, but I'm just not going to. I'm just sticking with it. This is a challenge for me. Okay. So I prayed to God. I was like, all right, what do I do? And he said, do 10 things. Do 10 things. And I realized, it doesn't even matter what 10 things. So here's what I did. I came right here and I jotted this down, and I was using tally marks, but then I just gave up. I emailed Diana and sent her my food for the next day. I did the dishes. I hosed off dog pee off a mat in my, that was in my shower. I started the dryer. I got Claire's toothbrush out of the kitchen. I got a coffee mug out of the bathroom, put it in the sink. I set the timer on the microwave for 12 and a half minutes. I always do some random amount to keep me interested, and worked on the kitchen table for 12 and a half minutes, which cleared off enough stuff that people could actually sit there and eat. I opened mail. Okay, I don't really remember doing that, but I got the girls set up. I don't even know what that means. And then I cooked dinner. Got the girls set up. I have no idea. Maybe on a movie? I don't even know. That's weird. Now I'm kind of curious. What did I get the girls set up doing? I'm going to have to think about that one. It's one of those things where somebody's like, what'd you eat for lunch yesterday? And you're like, I don't know. I have no clue. And you're like, daggone, what did I eat? It's kind of a problem that I don't know. It kind of makes you want to challenge that brain. That 40-year-old brain. I'm getting older, you guys, every day. Okay. Anyways, so that's what I'm about to do right now. 10 things. Do them with me. You ready? First thing. What's the first thing I'm going to do? You got it. Fix this hair. All right. I'll report back. Whew. I remembered. I got the girls set up to make those cute little cookies. I got them set up here at the island to decorate cookies. All right. Oh, I feel better about that. Okay, let's do this. 10 things, doesn't matter what. 10 things. Here we go. And for the record, the 10 things are starting at 9:40. Yes, darling, I'm making a video. Oh, you did? You found it? Clara, come here. Run over here. Run. It'll be cute. Run. Run and say hi. Slide.
Hi.
Okay. Good job. You ran and slid. You look very Valentine's-y, pink and purple. Here, come here. Hop up on my hip. Jump. Oh, this is Clara. She's 6. Jump, jump, jump. But I'm determined to be able to hold her like this even when she's 16 or 60. How old will I be when you're 60? I'll be in my 80s. Oh, I could totally do it. Especially if I keep doing bright line eating. You going outside to play? Have fun. Bye. Okay.
Don't forget to tell them that it's snowing.
I did. I showed them some snow. Okay. What I'm trying to say is, this is redirecting. This is redirecting. Before I jump too much into this, which I've already started, let me show you. I've already, number 1, plugged my phone in. See? See? Okay. And I'm working on the dishes now. I've already emptied out I've already done the silverware. This is, for the record, redirecting. It's redirecting our brain. Our brain is wanting to go this direction. We're saying, nope, go this direction. In fact, go this. Go, I was trying to show you. Go 10 different directions. Away from calories. Away from more fuel. Away from more eating, which, like I said, my brain is like, but I want more. More. Of course you do. And you're not getting any more. Not now. Not until lunch. And I think that 11 to 1, I think that's a reasonable, somewhere in there is a good lunch time. So anyways, this is redirecting. We're redirecting our brains. All right, there you go. There's some behavioral psychology for you. There's a word for it. All right, come on, Mary. You need to cover your face?
Yeah.
She can come in. Hey, Franklin. Come on, Clyde. Come on, Pearl. What'd you say?
Did I look like I was Santa?
You do have a Santa beard. You know what? We could even just use a mask, but that is a pretty good solution. Mary said her face was getting cold. How about a white wash rag? All right, you ready to go out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go on out.
Can I see how I said that because I'm gonna...
You want to look? All right, I'm still making a video. You like it? Okay, Mary just went out. And now Clara's coming in. Mary, you coming in? You gonna take all that off? You didn't even play.
I don't want to. I just wanted to get Clara.
Are you telling me you just had me bundle you up because you wanted to go out there and get Clara and tell her to come in? Is that what you're telling me? Mary, I could have opened the door and said, hey, Clara, come in. Okay, so it is 10:45. I am halfway through my list here. Let's see. Plugged my phone in, took my vitamin, did the dishes, got ready for the day. I did 7 minutes on the kitchen table, which I have more. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. More to do today than clean off this kitchen table. And honestly, I did about all I could do. But look, 7 minutes. Ta-da. That put a dent in it. And all that stuff, I just don't know where it goes anyway. So that is not for me to do. So anyways, I'm halfway through. It's been over an hour. I have successfully redirected my brain. I have successfully gotten some of these hairs to stay back. But this is fantastic and powerful. And I always like to point out that now, instead of having a body full of disorder, just whatever I felt like eating, oh, I don't know, sugar, flour, I have a home that's in better order. So it's not even neutral. It's not even like, oh, let's just don't eat sugar and flour. Let's, like I say in my video, displace, replace, and remember. As we don't eat sugar and flour, we have time on our hands. We have energy. We can do good. So I've got more to do, and I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do for my last 5 things. And they involve dishry. They involve laundry, not dishes and laundry. Anyways, I'm looking forward to eating my lunch. All right, back at it. Drinking water is always a mental boost for me. And did you know that your body needs water to perform every single function? So, here's my 2 bottles before lunch. Okay, so I'm done. I've completed 12 things, a couple bonus things. And after lunch, I just might do 10 more things. 10 more of these little things. I have like other ideas of things that I need to get done today, but like as I was running around the house doing these 10 things, I definitely came across lots of other things that might make my top 10. One is a basket that's in my bedroom that's just been filled with stuff that came in from out of our car like a month ago. I don't know. There's some good Propel waters in there. I want them. Another is some dog poop that's been on my porch because the puppies pooped in their crate and I just took it out and stuck it on my porch. Literally, I don't know, 3 weeks ago? I mean, this is our porch where people come in and out of our home. Nothing says welcome like old puppy poop. But, I don't know. I might get to it. I might not. It's so cold out. That might have to wait till summer. Okay. Anyways, I ran around the house and I was like, ooh, I could do that. I could do that. I could do that. So my brain was firing off and lighting up on all these things. You know, I'm looking right now at my little kitchen table, excuse me, my island, with all of, okay, there's my breakfast dishes. There's no excuse for that. Okay, but, I mean, that right there, if I set the timer for 3 minutes, I could get a lot done. So anyways, I hope this helped you, maybe motivated you, maybe encouraged you, I don't know, to distract your brain. Not only distract, but redirect, right? And just like decaf coffee changes the subject in our mouths and our minds after a meal, that's what activity can do for our brains. It just changes the subject, like changing the channel, right? We don't want that. We don't want our brains getting stuck on food. And I'm going to add a little bonus interaction between some emailing between me and my Diana. Hi Diana, I love you, girl. Okay, I met her here on YouTube up underneath one of my videos. She is now my commitment partner. I send her my food every night. I've showed y'all in several videos what I ate today and what I plan on eating tomorrow, what I commit to eating tomorrow. We email each other every single night. But she is just a wealth of wisdom, and I love this girl and the way her brain works, and she helps me so often to just see things simpler and more clear. She just breaks it right down, and she said, Emily, you've got a new contract with food. I love that use of that word. You've got a new contract with food. Food and I don't interact the same way we used to. It was so much fun and was so much entertainment. I used it to cope and connect, and to all of a sudden not, I had to find other ways to cope and connect. I've talked about that in my videos. So, but I keep telling myself, okay, food is fuel now. Food is fuel. My nose is turning red because I'm so cold in this room. Let me get this fire going. Okay. So anyways, I keep saying, okay, food is fuel now. Food is fuel. And trust me, Friday nights look very different because they used to involve like, ooh, let's go out to eat, right? Let's go eat. I gained probably 99.5 of my 100 pounds sitting in a booth at a restaurant. So, not one particular booth. That'd be, if that were the case, wouldn't it be interesting to get that, if they had like, surveillance cameras and we could watch it if it was just one booth. Okay, anyways, we could fast forward and watch the 100 pounds happen. Okay, anyways, Diana's helping me to realize though, yes, I use food for fuel, but it is still a source of pleasure for me. It's still very pleasurable. I love bright foods. I love the foods that I eat. And she reminded me this morning to enjoy those 3 times a day that I get to have that type of pleasure. And it is very pleasurable. It definitely still lights up the pleasure centers of my brain without getting the addiction centers of my brain to go bonkers. So anyways, I'm going to attach the emailing between her and me. Diana, I hope you don't mind. I didn't put any of your information out there. But again, yes, food is fuel. It's no longer entertainment. It's no longer what I do on a Friday night for fun. But it is still fun and it is still tasty 3 times a day. And I am getting close to getting to eat lunch again. I don't live to eat. Right? Isn't that like an old weight loss saying? Eat to live, don't live to eat. I don't live to eat anymore. I definitely eat to live. And I am so happy that it's almost time to eat again because I could use the fuel. But if you'll notice, the water really perked me up. That water helps so much. So let me show you what I got going on here, or what I had going on. Plugged my phone in, took my vitamin, dishes, got ready for the day. 7 minutes on the table, swept up dog food, tidied boots, got the mat out of the bathroom, started a load of laundry, put 2 loads away. That's technically, that could be like 10 and 11 there. That's, come on, that should count twice. Bonus, drank 2 bottles of water, and another bonus, I texted my Bible reading group. So again, instead of a body full of order, I now have a home in better order, and God is a God of order. I'm learning that BRG, that Bible reading group, we have read 14 books of the Bible now. We're about to finish Philippians, and then it'll be my turn to pick the next book. But boy, did I learn a lot about God in the books of Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus. Just the fact that he is a God of order. And I loved reading all the stories in Genesis, especially the story of Joseph. Oh my goodness, Genesis 50:20, where he is telling his brothers what the enemy meant for harm, what you intended for harm, God meant for good. And the way he not only forgives his brothers for what they did to him, but the way that he looks at them and says, you don't get the blame, he gets the credit. That's so powerful. That's some Dr. Phil kind of stuff, not getting tangled up with people emotionally or just interlocked with people because of anger and pain. Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery, and they wept and begged forgiveness. And he said, I'm going to paraphrase here. He said, I'm not tied up with you emotionally. If it weren't for what you did to me, I'm not going to say I wouldn't be here. That's hypothetical. But God used what Joseph's brothers did to him to put him in the position that he ended up in, which was a position of great power and great opportunity to do a lot of great good. So anyways, the story of Genesis, the story of Joseph, I just love it. All the stories in Genesis. And then Exodus is all about order and of course, deliverance. So anyways, good stuff in the Bible. I'm glad to be reading it. So texted my Bible reading group. I think that's it, you guys. I have successfully done 10 things. I love you dearly. We'll talk soon. Bye. 11:25. Lunchtime. Okay, so here's lunch. I have to remember now, with breakfast I get 3 things: a fruit, a protein, and a grain. But lunch I now get 5 things. So protein, vegetable, fruit, grain, and fat. So I'm having 4 ounces of pulled pork, 6 ounces of peas and beets. I mean, that's not like my favorite combination, but I'm really not picky. I just open cans and dump stuff together. 6 ounces of fruit cocktail. I added some mandarin oranges to get it up to 6 ounces with cinnamon. A piece of Ezekiel bread with a tablespoon of butter. And by the way, if you eyeball anything, you know, butter, when you open up this stick, it shows you little marks. It shows you, I know you guys know this, but it shows you what is 1 tablespoon. So, you know, for a long time I was like, oh, I can just kind of eyeball that. And then I'm not even going to show you. I would just take my little knife and say, okay, well, if this is 8 tablespoons, and this would be 4, and this would be 2, and this would be 1. But, you know, I just started noticing my tablespoons of butter were getting bigger and bigger. So if there's anything you eyeball every once in a while, maybe kind of remeasure. Like if you eyeball a tablespoon of this or that, maybe every once in a while actually go to the trouble to get out the actual tool, unit of measurement, and measure it, because I thought the other day, I was like, I wonder if my tablespoons of butter have grown. They had. I measured it out and they had grown. So anyways, okay, back at it. So protein, vegetable, fruit, grain. I get a grain now because I have begun the maintenance program. I'm slowing down my weight loss. I'm pumping the brakes a bit until I get to my goal weight. And 1 tablespoon of butter. Also, 2 tablespoons. Doesn't that look fake? It looks so perfect. 2 tablespoons of barbecue sauce. This is in my video called The Dip Friends. I allow myself 2 tablespoons in here just for the sake of integrity. I'll make that less than there. That's better. I don't want a heaping 2 tablespoons. Anyways, that's in my video called The Dip Friends. I let myself have 2 tablespoons of some type of sauce. And then these are a treat. So these are carbonated, and they're called sparkling ice. I don't know, you can get them at Walmart or the dollar store. But I allow these in my life because fake sugar is not in the top 3 ingredients, and they have basically no calories. Okay, you guys. As always, thanks for traveling with me. I hope this video helped. But if nothing else, like I always say, oh gosh, I always say these videos help me. They help me stay on track. Just imagining that there are people out there witnessing what goes on under that roof. This is not something we want to be tackling alone, and if we tried to, it might not go well. So let's just be transparent. Some of us more than others. I'm obviously pretty comfortable sharing my life, but and let's do this together. All right, you all have a great day. I'm gonna fuel up and then feed these kids. Love you all. Here's my video of here's my email from Diana and myself, and that's it for now. Bye.